We got ourselves Harden back in the team one with Emeric gonna be first up versus Antu. Antu immediately going for that blessing of Sanctuary, trying to reduce any kind of stuff that's gonna hit him, but Emeric is gonna wait it out for a little bit. And for him burning that mobility, trying to see if he can get away from Antu, who got some wings blaring. He's ready to go for some damage. Got himself mad burst. It's gonna be Merrick trying to see if he can reverse it back on him. Oh, Antu's health is actually in jeopardy. He may have to bubble right now. He's actually in big trouble. Forcing out a bubble. Let's try to see if he can turn things into Merrick. And Merrick tried to go and cover himself with a shield of vengeance and Aegis, but Antu wasn't able to properly recover. He's still maybe going down. Flush can try to save him. Is that enough though? Or is it gonna be big burst out of Merrick trying to see if he can crash through him? The shield absolutely getting decimated. Quick stun onto Antu and Emeric, both of them just trying to see if he can lock each other down. That's going to be bubble for Emeric, just so he can continue the pressure, just trying to see if he can wipe out Antu, and he does end up doing it, just absolutely crushed him. My goodness. With Taska going to be up next, trying to go for a stun really early with a Void Eruption versus Emeric, but couldn't quite get next to him. When you go for that Void Eruption, you kind of need to be in that 20-yard range next to them. It's so weird. But America's going to be able to get out of there. Man, that was crazy. Antu did his very, very best, but that other Pally man, he went super aggressive. America just absolutely decimated him. On team 2, we got ourselves Christ Bad. We got ourselves Too Fast on a time loss. You're lucky. Solar in the back when it's turn to play, and we got Task going to be first up, trying to take Emeric to Task. I think I've said that joke like 3 times tonight. I gotta stop. Guys been distracted, like maybe. I don't think he was. Potentially could have been, but we'll see. Taska get in with a stun. Mad damage by the Paladin. Absolutely just cleaving right through him. Does Divine Storms. Absolutely sundering Taska. Disperse in order to try to recover. Stun onto Emeric. Does burn a human racial to break himself out of that lockdown, just trying to regain his sanity versus the sundered mind, the horrification of the Shadow Priest. Gonna be a wake up ashes and Emeric just trying to give himself a little bit of recovery. That's gonna be full mind games on him, trying to make sure he's minimizing the amount of healing he does while mind games is on him. Mind control by Taska does get interrupted with a stun to follow. For a trinket, that's going to be Hand of Freedom for Emeric with a Shield of Vengeance. Trying to maximize the wings value. It's going to be silenced by the Shadow Priest. Does he have any more survivability? Got himself PI. Got himself as well a little bit of Void Eruption. Maybe could use the Void Bolster or to CC him. Got himself the pet joining in. Maybe Emeric gets CC'd. Does get hit with a stun. Oh, Taska turned it around on him. I can't believe it. Taska absolutely just voided that boy down. Oh my god. He literally made him null and void. Are you kidding me? Too fast, trying to see if he can maybe get a come backwards to Gloosh. Absolutely was decimated last time. Cheap shot again. Does Gloosh just die? Cheap shot again. Oh my god, Gloosh does go for advantage in the last second, trying to see if he can get a Shadow Strike and a Kidney Shot for Too Fast. Too Fast does he trinket? I don't think he does. He's just gonna have to hope that he doesn't die here. Evasion up for Too Fast by Too Fast, and Gloosh waiting for his evasion later. It's gonna be Too Fast, trying to see if he can Shadow Step. He's gonna Smoke Bomb him up. Cloak of Shadows for Gloosh. First one to Trinket is going to be basically dead, boys. First one to Blind could also be in a bad spot as well. Both the rogues do catch a reset. Gloosh is going to be out in the open, trying to get Too Fast to come out. That's going to be Phantom Knights for a second. Cheap shot onto Gloosh. Does Too Fast have enough damage? He's trying to see if he can maximize it. Cheap shot, back reversal, Trinket by Too Fast. That's going to be Blind on a Gloosh. Oh no. That's so crazy. Man, I guess Too Fast just didn't have the procs he was looking for. He was looking for that crit. But that Blind to Triple Sap and probably Resonator. There's no way Too Fast loses unless Gloosh makes an obvious mistake. I don't think there's a way for him to lose. I think Gloosh has it in the bag. Kidney Shot, Shadowy Duel. So even if somebody walks at Gloosh, he won't be able to find him. Gloosh has himself a quick getaway. Is it Chrysbat next? It is going to be Chrysbat next. Is it still going back to the Night Fae? Or are we playing Necrolord again? I guess we'll find out in just a moment. Chrysbat is going to make sure he gets on inside of Gloosh. Maybe go for an Mortal Coil. Does land a Mortal Coil. Try to get a shot if you're around the corner. Potentially big damage. Soul Rod to follow. Mad damage for Gloosh. That's going to be also another Blasphemy joining in. Gloosh does not have any escapes unless he goes for a Shadow Ball. But does Spencer just do him? Oh my god. He's just rotted down. Oh my god. Rotted down with them dots. Not much you can really do about it. Those Infernos of Blasphemy is keeping them warm. Maybe a little bit too much. Not in this summer heat, man. The boy literally died of a heat stroke. I love Big Tree is going to be up next. Are we going to be seeing a Kyrian? No. Night Fae? Convoker? The Burst? Because I'm not seeing a Fleshcraft Shield. Potentially going to be him just trying to get on top of Chrysbat, just trying to sink the claws and let the bleeds roll. And Chrysbat is going to try to see if he can back up out of there. That is a Necrolord. So he's playing... I'm surprised he didn't Fleshcraft out of the bat. Maybe he's saving that for later. But there's going to be Succubus on him. Subacutes can't really stop Love Big Tree, so Crazybet is definitely gonna want to swap out pets at some point. I feel like getting an intro pet is gonna be a much better idea, because at least the intro pet, the Fellhound, can also yoink and steal the buffs of Big Tree. So a Hots, you can remove those. You can also get him interrupted on Fleshcraft, or potentially get him interrupted on a normal heal like a Regrowth. Succubus at least has a slow, and maybe could catch a quick seduce if Big Tree ever gets out of cat form. Maybe, possibly, but it's gonna be really tough. Crazybet at no help whatsoever, using that soul shape in order to try to see if he can maybe get out of there. Love Big Tree is not really given an opportunity to escape. Try to keep the bleeds rolling as best possible. Quick bash to Crazybet, trying to make the bleeds work. That's gonna be Crazybet with a dark back, trying to get a cast off versus Big Tree, but it's gonna get skull bashed on the fear. Locked out of Shadow, he at least has access to fire abilities. Cataclysm around the corner of the Bonds of Fell. Does Big Tree break it? Potentially. Succubus as he pops out of his feral form into Night Elf form. Crazybet could possibly maybe get some damage done. Soul Rot with a Mortal Coil to follow. Does himself big damage, potentially. I think he's trying to go into Cascade with a Blasphemy right after Walls up for Big Tree. It's going to be Blasphemy, keeping him warm with a bit of that Thorns with Brambles. Doing a bit of damage. This is going to be Crazybet just kind of swinging past him. Needs himself a little bit more damage though. He definitely needs to get himself a little bit more Soul Shard spend to build in order to get himself another instant Cascadable. Big Tree no longer has a big defensive. Maybe Barcy might come back at some point in the future. Crazybet's to hold on to a wall. There goes the intro by the Fellhound in order to remove that Fleshcraft out of the picture. Crazybet is still at low health completely. He's still got a Dark Pact coming out very, very soon. Port, trying to see if he can avoid the Feral as best possible. Dark Pact is up now. Could use it. Go to trick him with a Port, trying to see if he can maybe get away from the kitty. May still have to use Dark Pact immediately either way. He's still kind of ticking down. He's still rotting down little by little. Mortal Coil maybe? May have to use Dark Pact right now. Looks like he's just not going to sit along at all. Those stuns of DR so low. And it's going to be Mortal Coil with the Fear immediately. Has himself the Infernal coming back up like a real one. Caswell, does he get a twofer? Shadow Fear around the corner. Cataclysm, trying to see maybe that'll be enough. Big Tree under pressure. Infernal around the corner. Bonds of Fell, definitely going to break it. Interrupted. But this guy's just dead. He's just dead to Infernal. He got himself friends to region. Maybe that'll give him a love survivability. Crazybet had no health whatsoever. That's going to be a couple of come flags. And Crazybet does end up taking him out. With Naze gonna be up next. Crazybet got himself a hell of a matchup here as Naze is pushing in, getting super aggressive, trying to deny Crazybet any kind of healing. Crazybet's behind on health completely. All this message is gonna decimate him. Could pop defenses, wall, Dark Pact. That may not be enough though. He got no health, but the Mortal Coil continued the CC chain. And Crazybet trying to get a fear onto Naze, but it's going to be Demon Dog is charging in. Mortal Coil, maybe able to use that to give himself a little bit of heals, but he's behind right now. He has to Soul Rot and then heal off these pets, but I think those things are just going to take him down. Man, that was so close. But Naze caught him with like no health whatsoever. Solar getting stunned out in the open. Naze getting proper opener with a fear. Solar has himself double tap. So Solar just needs to have a go. He just needs to have himself a go. That's going to be Tyrant trying to come out, but looks like Naze maybe denied that. He's going to get a Tyrant. Rapid fire from the pillar. Actually can't touch him. That's going to be the best charging out Solar, but he's got himself a good position. It's going to be wall for Naze. And it's going to be a stun into Solar Hunt. Just trying to see if he can bail out of that completely. Big old aim shots and rapid fires around the corner. Naze could be in a bit of trouble. If Solar gets a couple more aim shots, he could be in a great spot right now. He's actually doing pretty okay. Aim shot right after. Naze with a Mortal Coil. Trinket out of Solar. Trying to see if he can back up out of the Naze with no health. Kill shot to follow. Does he have enough damage to see some one or two more arcane shots? He'll be good to go. One rapid fire, I think it's going to be over. Yeah, Solar actually got him. Man, he came in at no health whatsoever. With Harridan the last one left, is he gonna give him an opportunity to recover? Looks like he's not gonna do it. He's just gonna charge out, not give him that honor duel. Freezing trap meeting him around the corner. Maybe that gives Solar enough opportunity to get out of combat and dive into camo and regain as much health as possible. No, it looks like it doesn't, because I think the pet got aggressive with Harridan really early on. Next is gonna be deadly. Solar has to play it extra clean, maybe pre-turtle it. Yeah, but the only way you live that is pre-turtle. Oh my god. That's so tough. That is tough. You gotta pre-turtle. You gotta predict it. You just gotta somehow know he's gonna do it. Oh my god. Oh man. That's crazy. That's crazy.